Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Robertson reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just...
And the shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Torres. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look up and drives it forward. Neymar touches it back. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got the piece through, it's one-on-one! Mignon defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. Fernando Torres. That's the keeper's ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a little off target. And no, that was never going to make it. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Berbatov. And here's Berbatov. Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? And the cutback. Takes a shot! It's in! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error. And
there's the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Porto will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to play it through. Messi. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a really well-measured ball. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Messi. Hakimi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 66 minutes is number 13.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great ball if he can get there. And this is Torres. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rashford. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Berbatov. So much time and space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vinicius Junior! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Berbatov. Now it's Mbappe. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Messi!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's that. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Porto absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.